Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC code P0111 stands for IAT Sensor Circuit Range Performance Problem, while P011B reflects the same issue concerning the intake air temperature IAT sensor. These codes indicate a malfunction within the sensor circuit that affects the vehicle's engine control module, ECM. The IAT sensor plays an important role in measuring the temperature of the air entering the intake manifold, helping the engine to adjust its air-fuel mixture for optimal combustion. A failure in this system can cause various performance issues, including potential increases in emissions and poor engine efficiency. This guide will provide a detailed troubleshooting process for these DTC codes in vehicles ranging from model year 2016 to 2022. The IAT sensor is crucial as it measures the temperature of the intake air. This measurement enables the engine's control system to adjust fuel delivery and ignition timing, ensuring efficient combustion. It is typically located near the mass airflow (MAF) sensor, integral for providing real-time data. A malfunctioning IAT sensor can lead to poor engine performance, increased emissions, and potentially trigger the check engine light. The circuit range or performance issues indicated by DTCs P0111 and P011B are usually due to problems within the sensor itself, its connections, or its integration with the ECM. Therefore, understanding these components' roles is essential for effective troubleshooting. Several factors may lead to DTCs P0111 and P011B. First, poor connections or loose terminals at the MAF or IAT sensor can interrupt the circuit, leading to inaccurate readings. Additionally, a faulty MAF or IAT sensor itself may fail to respond correctly to temperature changes. This failure can arouse range performance errors. Moreover, damaged wiring caused by wear or environmental factors may disrupt electrical signals within the circuit. Hence, thorough inspections of these components are necessary to identify the root cause of the problems linked to these codes. Keeping these potential causes in mind can streamline the diagnostic process. The symptoms associated with DTCs P0111 and P011B can vary, but common signs include the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard. Drivers may experience noticeable drops in fuel economy due to the engine struggling to find the right air-fuel mixture. Performance issues might also manifest, such as sluggish acceleration or stalling. Additionally, if the IAT sensor fails completely, the system could default to a safe mode, further impacting drivability. Recognizing these symptoms is vital, as they indicate that further inspection and troubleshooting are required to restore the vehicle to optimal performance. The first step in troubleshooting DTCs P0111 and P011B involves a thorough visual inspection of the connectors associated with the MAF sensor and IAT sensor, as well as the engine coolant temperature ECT sensors. Inspecting these connections involves checking for poor connections and loose terminals that could disrupt the sensor's operation. These sensors must maintain a secure link to transmit accurate data to the ECM. If all connections and terminals are in good condition, you proceed to the next step. However, if any issues are identified, repairing the connections or terminals is essential to rectify the problem before continuing. This step is crucial, as even minor connectivity issues can severely affect sensor performance. The second troubleshooting step entails verifying the performance of the IAT sensor at low temperatures. First, disconnect the MAF or IAT sensor connector, specifically the 5P connector. Once disconnected, remove the sensor and allow it to cool to ambient temperature to ensure an accurate test. The ambient temperature must be recorded for comparison against the sensor value. Afterward, reconnect the sensor to the 5P connector, but do not reinstall it to ensure it remains at ambient temperature while testing. Turn the ignition to the on mode. Then quickly note the IAT sensor's value on the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, data list. This value will indicate whether the sensor is functioning correctly based on its responsiveness to the ambient temperature. In the third step, we perform a high-temperature performance check on the IAT sensor. Turn the vehicle to the off mode and disconnect the 5P connector from the MAF sensor/IAT sensor. Use a heat gun to apply hot air to the sensor for a few seconds. Be cautious not to overheat, as this may result in permanent damage to the sensor. After heating, reconnect the sensor to its 5P connector while ensuring it is still not installed. Check the IAT sensor reading on the HDS data list. If the sensor temperature reads a change of 76 degrees Fahrenheit, 42 degrees Celsius or more from its previous value, it indicates an intermittent failure and suggests that the system is currently functional. In this case, it is crucial to revisit any poor connections or terminals associated with the sensor and the powertrain control module, PCM, to ensure proper function. Final repair verification follows the completion of the troubleshooting steps. Initially, clear the Diagnostic Trouble Codes, DTCs, from the system to reset any stored errors. After clearing the codes, conduct a test drive under various conditions to ensure that any symptoms have been resolved and the check engine light does not re-illuminate. It is essential to perform final checks on the IAT sensor and associated circuits to confirm that everything is functioning as intended. This verification step ensures that any repairs or replacements made have successfully restored the sensor's functionality and that the vehicle operates without issues. Proper verification is vital for both customer satisfaction and long-term vehicle reliability. Preventive maintenance is essential to avoid the reoccurrence of issues associated with DTCs, P0111 and P011B. Regular inspections of connectors and wiring related to the IAT and MAF sensors can help identify potential issues before they escalate. Keeping all wiring protected from external factors such as heat and moisture is crucial to prevent corrosion or damage. Additionally, consistently monitoring engine performance can reveal any discrepancies early on, allowing for timely intervention. Educating vehicle owners about the potential impact of these issues can further encourage proactive maintenance for long-lasting engine health. Adopting these preventive measures supports optimal performance and reduces the risk of future DTC occurrences. In conclusion, effective troubleshooting of DTCs P0111 and P011B involves a systematic approach, starting with visual inspections to identify potential wiring or connection issues. Understanding the role of the IAT sensor enhances the troubleshooting process, ensuring accurate diagnoses of related performance problems. Regular preventive maintenance can significantly mitigate the chances of these DTC codes recurring. This guide highlights the importance of maintaining sensor functionality to ensure the efficient operation of the vehicle's engine. Maintaining awareness of symptoms and conducting timely interventions can lead to improved engine performance and longevity, ultimately enhancing the driving experience for all Honda Pilot owners. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.